Nothing's gonna change my world. So I guess we can squeeze out another dysfunctional CIA family. It's gonna get light out sometime, isn't it? It's like 6 in the morning or fucking 6:30 or something. It's still dark out. I checked the temperature. It's like 43. So we're not in the garage. Right, Molly? Her chicken and cows are a lot better. They're healed. Her, like, from the prickers. It's way the hell better. She looked like chicken and cow. So I realized, like, her whole stomach was like, underneath the skin was like saggy and big, and then the sores were huge. But I realized this whole thing expands like that. And after it's healed, she's supposed to stop chewing them. It just constricts down. I'd forgotten. Like, I kind of knew that before that. But it's really extreme. Now she's growing a fur. Okay, so I guess my dysfunctional CIA family part 62, if I can do it. Almost Thanksgiving, I guess. And stuff. Yeah. Thomas Foot. Oh, I was gonna say something. I'm writing down everything. Like, so I can have something to write. It is everything. It's like all the Cambodia stuff. God, man. Dien Bien Phu, the Kennedy thing. Oh, Jesus, all the faking. You know, and then it's like Jackie O, she goes to see Prince Sihanouk in Cambodia. Isn't that funny? Like one of the places she ever gets out. Man, that whole thing, so they're all in on it. Kennedy's in on it. He probably lived. He lived, man. So now, God, man. Yeah. So it's all that. You gotta be like, damn. So, like, see, the thing is, if it is the big lie like this, and then you get some of it, like, then you can just really go. Because, like, then there's a whole lane open of, like, you can just be at a party, smoking a joint, kind of fucking come up with something, you'd be right, kind of thing. Because it's all the big lie. I mean, not like that, but like this. And stuff with my life and stuff. This really is Plan B, you know. I'm named after my grandfather, Kenneth Clark Hawks. So he's Reverend Kenneth Clark Hawks. So I'm Kenneth Clark Hawks, Reverend, I guess. I should be Reverend. The second Reverend, the second. Kenneth Clark Hawks second. Birthday today. Yeah, and man, because my dad, as he's scrambling, man, he was supposed to be the thing, and then my uncle probably fucked it up. I was just thinking now, that's why he had to come do this, like, and that's who would be his interest, and it would be a good start. Oh, let's do the good deed to do this thing and rip and stuff. It's not like you have like have a son in the womb or something, or just born and you're gonna go be a martyr, and he's named after the Reverend, right? And it's like all that, and you could trot out the Jewish mom later, whatever the fuck they do. Fuck, man, and like put a fucking eclipse his thing personally or whatever. Like he just set that up so it wouldn't work, and a bunch of guys did get killed. You look it up, Unitarian guys, and they could arrange it. They just fucking send it down there. They'd send it down there. Maybe that was a fail. Oh, that guy with a gun, that's even like on purpose, because they wouldn't fuck it up either. They get it. They know their shit. They sent over the guy to go. So that's like my uncle's shit. Like it's a fail, and it makes it so it's not gonna happen. I bet you the fuck it is, right? And that's why my dad remembers it so hard. Because that shit was for fucking real. And the shit was like, that was his real. They pulled it. And then they got telling me shit. Like, they don't fix it. They had it like, you shit, he's ready, your shit. Like, but it's got to fit your thing, or you're up, you're the tail gunner, or whatever the fuck. Instead, it's not, and then they fuck around. They just fucked us over. So my aunt does it too. My uncle's wife, my dad's sister, being around. Gotta go up there and you're like, why is he listening to her? Like, it's like he has to go check in and like listen and be like, where's the fuck's it coming from? It was always some bullshit. And her, like, they have to smoke pot together. And her other kids are like these fucking hideous yuppies, like CIA, fucking security clearance for the fucking thing. Right? Fucking Navy security clearance, nuclear submarine. Because she gave it away a little bit, like with hindsight, only if you know already, then you can put it together. Fuck. And they're lying. And so they got all this stuff to say we're shit. And then it's just like left hanging. And there's not a plan B, really. It's just them, their ad hoc shit, and like where they put us. We're just like this fucking displaced fucking shit, right? Because I could tell when I was little, my mom was all, God, it was like oh, and that's why my dad, he's having real crises, like getting ready for, God, yeah, and, when I was born on up to the, or a little bit after on up the thing, and that's why, and she's got to be like, oh shit, yeah, because it just wasn't supposed to be, and they got him programmed. They don't have another way, and the uncle's not going to fucking do it, and he'll be like telling himself it's great. But he just gets to, and they don't got no mojo. They don't need any more martyrs or whatever. Or whatever the fuck. Man, so my dad was going to be like Charlie Kirk, I guess. And my mom would be, oh shit. Oh shit, that's why they look at me. That's why I sent her. My breastfeeding at the Secret Service tent. She's going to fucking breastfeed me at the Secret Service tent. I needed it too. Like, if she was there, I don't know if she's in my video. Because I'm like, damn, man. That's what it is, and they never killed Kennedy. The Secret Service, all fake. All a fake out. And it's all a lie. Like, they got this shit wrapped up more. Like how to do stuff and whatever. Damn. Yeah. Would have been. So now I figured out. Damn, man. Yeah, they would have been. They would have been working me a different way. And like, some ways I just don't know. I'd be totally ignorant and be useful, just layers, but I don't know. Like, everyone's like that. And basically, right, if it's true what I say, it's the big lie. And like these brilliant people are running around and they can even analyze society or whatever the fuck they do, but it might affect their job or something. Or maybe not always. Maybe they have to just believe in it, but they have to be like, they're analyzing people. Doesn't matter if the thing's true or not, but still. God, man. That's how I got. Right, Molly? They know it's all a fucking lie. I was looking at Charlie Kirk, this thing. It said he's talking about socialism or some stupid shit. He doesn't fucking believe in shit either. He's got guys with access to real history and all this shit, and so he knows it's all fucking lies. It's all the way fucking lie. They ran the fucking CIA and shit. Ran all the shit. They fucking, the Mao Zedong is their thing. And Mao's wife. That's like direct fucking Hollywood. Yeah, fucking all in Pol Pot. That's like CIA and French for intelligence and British, whatever the fuck, or whoever, which parts. And they got all this shit they do. Like they know best or whatever the fuck it is. And so it's all a lie, man. They've been so Kennedy, that whole thing up in space with they got the space shuttle. Oh man, it's gotta be, they're just retarded. They needed the big one. They had, like, the story is like, they even make a joke out of it. There are like 3 space shuttles they can get, and they're hoping to get the medium one. They think they're gonna get stuck with a small one, but I sent Nixon home with the 3 models of the space shuttles, and he had to choose the big one. And it's supposed to be, they thought they were worried they were gonna get the small one. Like he was supposed to choose the medium one, but they ended up overriding everything, getting the big one. And like, that's all a lie. That's for something, either working with a space shuttle or the parts or the whatever, the cover for everything or whatever the fuck they do. They have heavy industry in space. They move shit up there. They've been doing that. And one of the things I try to look, like I just get interested in some science things, sometimes. So I just started to look up liquid telescope, liquid mirror telescope, like, and they use mercury for the working ones, and so it's this big old bowl of mercury. It doesn't have to be much mercury. It's thin. The bowl's shaped like a parabola, and it rotates around, and it makes a perfect parabola and a perfect mirror. It could be like fucking 30 feet across, 40, 100 feet. They can get them big, but they've gone up to 30 feet and shit. Testing up in Washington, they act like they haven't done much, and it can only look straight up in the sky pretty much, but that's not even a problem, a bug. They fucking lie. What would that be for? That would be, you put it on the fucking equator, and you look at the and they'll talk about that. You go look that up, and it's like, and they got the DARPA thing, right? Department of whatever the fuck. And we gotta check some space debris in the geostationary orbit. No, they put it on the equator in the right place, and it's right underneath the damn geostationary satellite, and it faces straight up, and it's all the time. And then the damn satellite, you can do all kinds of shit. And you probably do cool scientific stuff. The satellite itself could put little things in the way, or it could go put a little round, just put a dot right in front of a certain star, or even smaller like that, make an eclipse. God, maybe that would, right? And it's like flying across the sky though, but maybe it gets the right time. No, wait, that doesn't. Yeah, the stars would be going though. The stars would be going fast. But it looks up at the satellite. It's perfect. You could just have, so you can have laser communications, just light wavelengths communications from the satellite and stuff that nobody else could see. You just have to have the super telescope right in the geosynchronous orbit. Above that certain part of the equator. I looked at all the places with the equator. And that's something interesting, all through across Colombia, and damn, I'm supposed to remember this. But a lot of Brazil, Brazil and Colombia. And you go over the parts of Africa and all that, and everywhere. But they gotta just be lying about all that shit, man. God, man, so we're in this fucking world. And YouTube, man, or Google is shit. I look up a thing. Look up the I look it up, the mirror, the telescope, liquid telescope or liquid mirror telescope, and geosynchronous, geostationary satellite or something. It's like they don't put those in geosatellites. It's not that thing. Like, it's not. And like, fucking no, the fucking thing can just read any of the fucking articles. It'll know what the association is. Like, it can, a fucking, it'll be, on the equator too. It'll be just, I can put that in and it just won't fucking do it. It's lying on purpose. Like, it's going to look right up at the geostationary satellite. And that's one of the things. As soon as I put in satellite or geosynchronous, geostationary, that should be it. Instead it says, oh, they don't really do that out there, put one out there. And it's on purpose. Slop and shit. And they just keep it that way. It's like, so they can censor and they can fuck around and lie and perjure. It acts just like it doesn't know anything. And then it can go inflict itself on everything. Fucking terrorize people. It's all a fucking lie. All the YouTube shit. Look what it is. When someone who finally fucking tells the truth and you kind of figure out anything, and it's just like, then it's like nothing. They hate this fucking shit. And the thing is, the shit will just run them and grind them. It'll be like, how dare you? What are you doing? It's not like you're trying to censor, just fuck with each other. Or the thing about it. Because who knows? Because they make it so you just have to know now. Like Charlie Kirk's wife and everything. Oh yeah, I looked on their thing. She's down that Charlie Kirk YouTube channel. And they got these guys like doing duck speak. Quack, quack, quack. It did this, the, quack, quack. But Charlie Kirk's wife doesn't do it. Oh, Candace Owens. Wait, she didn't do it either, even though she's all computer generated. They've got it perfected too. She's perfect. It's that edge, like, oh God, fuck one, marry one, kill one. It's like, yes, no, yes, no. You're screaming yes and no for each one of those, right? You know what I mean? Or screaming. I guess screaming yes, but yeah. For two of them, you're screaming yes. And the other one, I guess, is no, yeah. Yeah, well, maybe that is. No, marry one. Oh, wait. That's the no. Oh, wait. That is. Okay. It's yes, yes, no. Yeah, that's how you should have it. Yes, yes, no. Right? Wait, fuck. I mean, yes, no, yes. For that. Something like that. God. And that's all like engineered. That's fucking engineered. That's the thing, man. They fucking had that from the beginning. The thing is, the Birmingham bombings, the church bombing or whatever, all that. Condoleezza Rice's friends went through that, right? And that's just kind of fucking weird. All the shit going way back, and you got to redo Martin Luther King and what they did, or they stick him to stuff, and it's all like wrapped up. They never let up. Like Unitarian Church, everything. Once it's that, it's like it. It's like game over. The CIA's in it from the beginning, every which way, or like fucking it'll be British, MI6, and fucking everything. It's like they knew. It's kind of like everyone knew the Kennedy thing in a certain way, or it's just they don't go there. Or they'll know what it'll be is like, no, if it really was a coup or they did that. I guess the lone gunman is one thing, right? But then the part where, and you can think that, and it's just that. And then it's like, well, why the hell can't we get another guy elected? What the fuck's going on? We're already fucked if it's just like that. Right? And then, but if it's actual, like, an orchestrated thing in a coup and, like, doing a political change, there ought to be all this upset and botherment and angst, which there wasn't. Like, everyone's fine with it because it's all like fucking the Kennedys did it. That was their whole fucking thing. And still doing it. They do with Bobby Kennedy. Like the dead Kennedys. All the dead Kennedys. All the Kennedys. All the Kennedys lived. No Kennedys died making this movie. Right? God, and then all the Maoists, all the theater. It's all Maoist theater. Mao's wife was in the theater. It's all these same guys, you know? God, that is theater. And they can be going to Shanghai. Damn, they still go to Shanghai, don't they? Yeah. Happening, yeah. God, man. Oh, jeez. I'll tell you what, they'd still go to Shanghai. Damn. Fucking ass, man. God. Okay. I'm just thinking, I should be able to know more shit. And just kind of come up with some. Because they stick everything together, don't they? Like when I was in Worcester, they stuck everything. That was a big deal with the theater. And well, Turtle Boy's there from Worcester. They make it that. They make it that shit. All their fake shit. Yeah, they gotta be lying, right? And what would they do with the Geo? If they had a super mirror, like the liquid mercury, the liquid mirror, I guess you call it mirror, telescope. They have one like 100 feet across or more, right down there on the equator, like different places. It goes right up to the satellite. Maybe like a super high bandwidth fiber optic. And those mirrors too, if something hits some little meteorites or debris, you can hit it and splash. Or whatever. If they ever do one of those in outer space. Then repair itself. That's a whole different type of thing. Damn. That's why it's like that. That's why it's like that. I fucking knew it. I knew it. With my parents, like I'm estranged from my dad, and really estranged from my mom. It's just like always, like in just the way she is, an aloofness in a certain thing, but it's by design. And I could think it's like her, whatever, her craziness, whatever, but it's from this shit. And the way stuff's ended up happening, and then whatever, how she feels about it and shit. And like, I don't know anything about history, anything of her family, anything like that. Yeah, I don't even know if it's normal, regular, or typical, or whatever. Damn, man. And it is. God. Yeah. Man. Yeah. Man, they did. So all that Kennedy stuff. Damn. And that's the stuff. That's even my grandfather that I'm named after. Like his dad died when he was 10, got squished by 2 trolleys. He was a streetcar motorman, something like that, working in a trolley yard. He got squished when my grandfather was 10. So that'd be 19, 23. Oh yeah, because my grandfather was born 13, right? And now it works. Or yeah. And then wait, what was I was kind of close when Rosemary Kennedy was born. And that's all lie. See, okay, another thing I was thinking today, so Rosemary Kennedy, they say, oh man, we lobotomized her, something like that. So she's all awful, and this home, that home, like, and they bitch act like she's getting out once, but they gonna lock someone up from this place to that place. So she's up in these mental hospitals, and they're made professionally to lock people in, and like it's not even a secret thing. Like you're locked in. And so they'll have people up around there if she just lives in those places on the grounds. But like actually she's fine and she runs the shit, or she can come and go and hide. And yet if they did have to lock anyone up, they could have them there. Or if someone like goes to the other world, like they're supposed to be dead or something, they can just they can't ever get out. They can do that. Go to these places. And then Jackie O is in Cambodia. That's kind of weird. The Hmong in Laos. God, they probably did, because like China is their shit all the way back. And you already had the Burma, the Burma Road or whatever from World War II, to supply them behind the Japanese lines up through land. And that, all those airlifts and shit, the CIA cargo, it probably just never stopped. And you got CIA cargo out in the hinterland. And it just never stopped. And then Mao was their thing anyway. And you have So, yeah. And that's where all the hippies go later, God, after the 80s, late 80s, and then, no, through the 90s, starting in the 90s, they started going to Cambodia. They gotta be in Cambodia. God, it makes sense, man. Yeah, and you have like hippies slipping in and out and different shit. You wouldn't need to go anywhere else. Hmm. That's weird. I wonder. Man, I gotta put this on pause for a second, right? I guess it was off for 15 or 20 minutes or something. I should use. I should have put this before I put the time with starts. I like to keep them. There's that. It's 6:35 now. I like to keep track. So it can be like a psychological profile or something. Because it is like about me, my dysfunctional CIA family, kind of a thing, or like kind of interpret. So I remember when I was 5 years old, some of the stuff I said, like maybe my school I was 5, or maybe it would be 69, I'd be 4. Or I'd be turning 4, yeah, because I was saying 67 or something, 68. Everything would be like 1969, because the summer of 69 it would be turning. Oh yeah, I'd have turned 5, so yeah, maybe before that too. From my Montessori school. That was probably, maybe it was like 68 to 69 school year. One of them, or something. Maybe a couple of years, I don't know. It didn't last. God, man, we went to something once in Carbondale. Maybe I was 12 or something. My mom took me and my brother kind of near where I guess the city hall would be, wherever the fuck that is. And they used to have stuff there, and how the Carbondale New School ended up being there when it started. And I always remember that for some reason. It's something I'm supposed to remember. Because it was like a maybe time. Like things could happen and it just didn't. Or I get rejected or looked at and rejected or something like that. Or something just doesn't happen. Like my mom's expecting something. Or like I am with some. Like, you people just go out in public like that. Like things can happen. Man, it's a social animal. But yeah, because I remember. God, they just stopped developing anything. Everything was supposed to be poor and shit. Everything has to be shit, and everyone has to lie and be lied to, and like all hung up on some toileting thing. And then it's supposed to be, we're all supposed to react to how we had to get hung up on toileting in bathroom, and how we got to react against that. It's like retarded. It's stupid. Like Candace Owens was saying, everything's fake and gay. And that's what it is. The whole thing's fake and gay. That's all it is. It's all a lie. And there's no intellectual life. Because it wasn't like this when I was a kid. Like I'm more than everyone else I talk, but people weren't like this or wasn't. I can't tell. I just look at YouTube and or the thing, the media. It's all fake, lying shit. And they're working. YouTube's all like racist and anti-Semitic. They're working up the thing. They're really working and pushing it again. And they're gonna work it. You know, they got all this like shit to all the anti-Semitic shit to trot out. All the fucking shit. They'll keep it, act like they're tamping it down, like it's the thing. Like it's some truth you're tamping down, because they'll tamp down other shit and just lie. They're just lying. God, man. You see, I can't even tell. All the motherfuckers around here. Anyone that looks at me, anything. Like whatever look or whatever the fuck, you can't tell with one thing or another. And I just run them because they're like that. They're so, with their empathy and shit. Well, it's also because of where I'm at. Like, though, I was thinking before, but they're already doing some shit. But now it's going to be all the way. I'll never get anything. Like, it'd be like fucking being like what you'd think of if someone's a president's kid or something like that. Once they'll start playing it. Unless I'm, like, if I'm right about anything, it'd be just like that, which I fucking am about all this shit. Fucking, it's so fucking stupid, too. But I wouldn't just get this way, however emotionally, so I just keep going analyzing it. If it wasn't for particular things, including all the shit I had to go through, but then listening to, Frederick Douglass and the Abraham Lincoln history by his secretaries and W.E.B. Du Bois, all his stuff. And just like listening to these books on tape, I guess it'd be computers do it, the voice a lot of the time. It's even better sometimes. But and so I've got this weird attitude, like 19th century man or something. I just fucking stayed away from it. But people would do this. Usually, I guess you'd think if someone would try to do mechanics and they don't take any shit. They just like try to think things logically or get something done or something like that. But when I was a kid, it was like that for the social sciences. Like, and I guess it gets lost. Like people develop polemics or propaganda, but even that's like a scientific thing. But now it's just all fake and hokey and just. God, all that Charlie Kirk stuff, everyone's got to be a douche. I guess we got some young men, like Jordan Peterson tried that, all right. I think it's all fake. It's saying it's like all gay. It's like all these gay young men hanging around the toilet that need some direction, some Christianity, and like they're fucking just lying. They're lying, man. They're not, man. Charlie Kirk's wife is cool. That's so funny. They gotta be like this. Not saying anything. The thing is, I know There would be shit. I'll make a fucking silk purse out of a fucking pig's ear. Like, you see me do it, too. Because I could... There's got to be something I'm just not thinking of. See, I know that, too. That's why I'm doing this. And, like, I guess it'd be Lucas. Lucas would be like Darth Vader, my dad. And, Officer Bush is Princess Leia. Really, she's my sister, right? She comes from the, CIA sperm farm. Just like me. Or God, if anyone ever did, right? CIA rat line. And the whatever. And the weird things. So that theater in Worcester, I guess that was a place, right? Huh. Damn, yeah, we had fucking everything. We had everything. I had everything up and around there. Even had Martha's Vineyard. The whole fucking thing. Damn, it does. What was the deal with John Nicolarchi? What was that? Why'd they have to put us with John Nicolarchi? I wonder, maybe... God. Maybe... I never saw him when he was sick or anything. I would just hear about it. That he had the thing. But, God, me and probably... Because Harvey Milk went away. He was in the Navy. He was a Navy diver, as I said, for a submarine. A Navy diver, rescue diver on a submarine. He did submarine diving some of the time, and other times rescue diving. Like, whole fucking thing. Scuba diving. All the tunnel shit, San Francisco. And he has to go away. Or, like, they all die. And the guy doesn't have to go to jail forever. It's all disappearing, right? Man, it's got to be all hooked in with that Jim Jones stuff. Jim Jones was just a few days earlier. Oh, God. And then Guyana. What was it? I don't know, man. Then now Guyana, they've discovered all the oil there. And it's offshore, like submarine oil, right? So there you go. It's like another Saudi Arabia there. Yeah. Yeah, that's an interesting thing to think of. And how they would take people and disappear them. And people go in, like, to the disappeared. Land of the disappeared. They don't have any fails either. Not where everyone said it. It's like someone could be missing and come back. And I guess if they're not sure, they can just go missing and come back. And I guess it should be like secure facilities. That's why they were like all up around the prisons and all the shit now. Everything's all locked up, right? You could have extensions of that or just with the same shit. In all the mental hospitals and all the shit. Like the Kennedy sister, Rosemary Kennedy. And going to other countries. God, man. Yeah. Yeah, we had to live the real Jeffrey Epstein. Their stuff is a fake out and a fraud, and they put the real shit on us. People are disgusting. YouTube is so disgusting. Fucking rape kids. That whole fucking thing. And they're just fucking lying. Yeah, that's what's going on with Kennedy's, right? And like it'll do fucking everything, all this cognitive dissonance right up into the source, into the core of whatever, and how the fuck is anything working, right? And then it's perfect because they walk around like, you'd be like, oh, you murdered the president, his hero, but he did it himself. He's with the scheme, right? So every time, or you say, oh, your dad's such a hero or something, it's like, kind of, that would burn, or whatever the fuck, or it's good. Maybe they have to do it. Damn. The Teamsters do a lot of, they're always around when they're making movies and shit. That one video I have, I said it's Teamsters. I hadn't slept too. Yeah, really, Jimmy Hoffa lived. He's in on it. He's always been best friends with Bobby Kennedy. Damn, man. How the fuck no one ever says this shit either? Like, he's gonna be so put down and beleaguered. Oh, he's a Teamster best. Ooh, he's gonna be in trouble. Ooh, the mafia is gonna get him, and he's gonna be like all this shit, right? Come on, man. All their bullshit. And just like have him go away. Like, who the fuck is gonna guess that, right? If you can come up with that, like, oh, he's still alive, and the whole fucking government, you have to know the government's like really on his side, or Bobby Kennedy, and it's all a scam. Really, he's behind the scenes and helping him run it. And to know that, have to know all this shit, and it's like, and you wouldn't, right? And then, in really the same strings you could ever pull on before even if you don't know it, like he's still pulling on those same strings that same way, or can kind of work it, or it gets worked. And then maybe a couple people in the know or something, or they know some people, or even like he says, especially something like that, because they didn't even claim his body, so you could think he took off, and he could even be. Like, and then anyone, if they start to wise up like that, that'll like show. Like, they either have to just sit there and quietly think it, and maybe investigate this way or that way. But if they ever propose it, it's like, how the fuck did they get to that, thinking that? You know? They'd be like thinking outside the box, or like, and they could fucking look and see how the fuck happened. So they could fucking track fucking everything. Before it's like Jimmy Hoffa, and he's like doing something with someone, and we always are saying he sucks. We got to be investigating him. Now it's like, well, oh, you don't think Jimmy Hoffa's really died? You got to do this or that, or look at this guy still. it's a whole different proposal. It's not like the mafia and everything, they just rip everything off after that, and it's like, whatever. It's like, no, shit's still running. There's some government shit. Like, they're not going to come up with it. Or if they do, it's going to be, or just be let into the thing or something. Same thing with all the President Kennedy and everything. Yeah, my dad was supposed to be a martyr. My dad was going to be Charlie Kirk, a Charlie Kirk type guy, the real shit, like for a cause, with a cause. Rebel without a cause, right? You'd have a cause. So that might have been the thing they were going to do it, but they probably fucked it up on purpose too. Like the CIA didn't profile him right, they fucking lied, they fucked it up. And they're like, hey, do me one favor, my brother-in-law, don't kill him, right? Oh man, you're so good, no one would ever catch that. The motherfucker, my Uncle Chuck, is really like, oh god, man. And he's gonna like dog us and burn him. I always hated that motherfucker. I don't really know him at all. I never really talked to him. Just thought about him, really. I haven't really even looked at him that much. He would be not there most of the time. God, I never saw him. Like, I never saw him like when I was 16 or anything. Or over the 20. I haven't seen him since I was like 13 years old or some shit. Or 12 years old. Shit, probably, right? God, how would that work, man? Yeah. Yeah, but my aunt does it. The nursing shit. Probably every hospital. Oh my god, she does the nursing stuff. So that means all that shit. So that's the ones that were doing that shit too. Probably all the shit. Dog, yeah, it's gotta be. All the shit. Or the thing that's left that does it. Just lie like a motherfucker. Yeah, Domino. Dumbo. That's what. Oh god, when did you see it fits? It fits, man. Yeah, just all the shit. Keep it like that, then. All your thing, some attitude. And he's like told to be like that. Let me think. Then. So what happened when Renee came over? That might just be like. So it might just be static and nothing. Like it's just that. Just to keep cover, just for whatever. How would that work? Damn, man. I could just feel like, if you ever get cut by a really sharp knife, there's that certain feeling like on your finger or something. Like it gets pulled and then go in and then finally those nerves. And then it's like really bad because then, you'll be all fucked up. But that like stinging feeling, that weird, almost an electrical feeling, right? That deep cut with a sharp knife as it slides. And I was feeling it on my neck. Because I know the street. I can feel it, man. I can feel it like... Yeah. Like them worrying about it, stopping it, the thing, you know what I mean? Like, all of it. Now on the river, on both sides of the river, you got, I guess the BU Bridge, right? Boston University Bridge. East side. Well, there's that railroad track bridge, and you can't get across. The river, around the river. I didn't go on the river much. Up and on the thing, this way, that way. Because of the thing. Yeah. Huh. It's weird. Because they're running a different thing. Run a difficult thing. Damn, Krishna Logo was weird. I talked to him one time. He wouldn't come around. He wouldn't come around anywhere where I'd ever see him. I would just hear about him. I got to meet him once. That must have been on purpose. He came by somewhere up in Alston, like behind the Hadassah thrift store at the dumpster, I think. And everyone was there. Maybe Collins wasn't there, but every time he'd come and go, but I wouldn't let it do it. But these other guys. And he's passing through. Yeah, I was back there, and he said, I asked him something about the temple. His street name was Quasimodo, for the hunchback. He's the one who got his throat cut in Yawkey Way, under the track, or whatever over there, like later. But and he's like an alcohol derelict, and then seemingly apparently I started talking. He said something, people like go to different religions because of whatever, and he started saying this stuff like it's a beatnik. I was saying, like he'd analyze, but really it's something like a program thing, like they say. And they can analyze it if you're being kind of intellectual and actually kind of, it's a sociological paragraph or whatever. And that's the only time I got to meet him, and then where he was, and he also walked down the street. What's that, Queensbury Street, right? Or wait a minute, no. I guess, yeah. Peterborough and Queensbury. Queensbury's, it's not the other one that's parallel, is it? It might be the other one that's parallel to Peterborough. But that one that runs in front of the flower shop, that perpendicular to Petersboro. He's walking down there with Mr. Butch. And now I know that's on purpose. They're just doing that so I'd see that. Because that's a level of shit. And that was like about a month before this stuff happened. And I'd never seen him. Maybe I'd seen him once or something walking around or something. And he has to get pointed out to me by my wife. It'd be something like that. So he went like that. So that's probably even just so I see that or something. To think that or because they used to have all the Vietnam veteran friends around, even in like 1990 or that was early on, I guess. Like they'd still be lingering around at the homeless shelter, the veteran shelter. There'd be different ones. Like Collins was one of them, or maybe it wasn't always there. But the other guys are the real guys too. This one guy's cool. She's having a whisker dream. Damn, yeah, I could just feel it though. Like feeling them thinking that we're in that. Damn, man, right on the right side too. Which is a good one? I guess either one, right? Doesn't matter. They used to have the good forums like it. So if it's strangling, it's supposed to be one. The ones yeah, that the blood returning from the brain to the heart, because then your blood pressure in your head is high. If your blood pressure in your brain goes low, then it pumps even harder. But I guess it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, they would just say that even to make a big thing out of it. I wonder. God, maybe he didn't too, you know? Because, like, what is he? So homeless and he's around somewhere here or there. These guys going to a bar or something, not just on the corner. They're not just homeless. Like, you can just see them sometimes, I guess. And they make their appearance. And thinking back about Jonathan and that whole thing. And then, if anyone, man, like he'd have his rubber, like it's just a big Frankenstein helmet fucking head that he put on over. Like, so you'd see him sometimes. Oh no, Jonathan, you're hitting the skids. Like, I only knew him like that. I'd hear he used to be a regular guy. And he drank himself. But damn, man, if someone was like, yeah, damn. God, man, yeah. I can kind of feel it, you know. Anyone on the Fed, no one talking about him either, you know. These certain things, you guys know. Shit. So, oh my god, man, Domadar. Like the whole fucking thing. And you gotta do the pictures, just enough videos and stuff, and just, oh my god, man, right? And then see if you really know the thing on the inside and know the thing. Because it's shocking. Damodar is like disgustingness. Like, it's like, what the hell? And then it's like, and as soon as you say it's like it's fake or he has to do that, that's his job. Like pushing it like that and being like that. And then just the coldness and like, for what? And then it's like, oh yeah. Fuck. And it all fucking falls together, fits together. It's perfect. He gave me a doty once. See, like the only doty, I would never have done that word it unless he gave it. Like it was later on. I was like, because he was always really, he was nice at certain times, like really nice. I mean, at certain times, you know. Other times it's like, damn. Damn, man. It means, he's all good to go, and they're like, okay, now, go. Or go. What do they do, man? They just come in and, here, breathe this. Right? It'd be like, have to be blown that day. Like I fucking break my ankle. I'm fucking crawling down the fucking sidewalk, crawling back home. Blocks, right? I'm in the middle of the shit, too. My ankle's just fucking flat out fucked, like right ankle. It's all the way broken, bones all moved up and shit. And so I'm crawling down the street. And this guy comes and fucking looks at me and stuff for a while, talks to me. Then he takes off. And he acts weird. And they're checking it. They're coming to get a good fucking, get the thing figured out. Because it's too weird, it didn't fit. And he had to act like he's a douche. He's fake, too fake and gay. Can you be there? Now I'm afraid of you. Like you're, oh. Because he did this thing like, man, there's gotta be some ghetto. I don't want to be attacking. I can't even stand up. Like, man. He's gonna make sure. And then they're like, oh, God. Oh. And then you wake up. Just don't ask. Just you wake up. Like, oh, they would, man. Here, smoke this. Take this. Right? They did, man. Here, eat this. It'd be like that, right? Oh, man, it'd be Jim Jones. You know that Jim Jones? You know when you say, eat this? Like, twice a year, 5 times a year. You know, certain guys can say, eat this. I mean, it's good. And you're like, oh. It's a little bit of K or something, right? It'd be something like that, right? I guess, or maybe something else. Maybe, yeah, because, like, oh shit, then he wakes up like that. Because he came right back to the flower shop and he started walking around and shit on it. He's like, I didn't need that foot. I didn't need that foot. Man, I think of this cat. Oh my God, this cat. Like, I think it's worse. The cat, you can't chop off this. I don't know, I would be more upset. Actually, I worry more about Moe. Right, Moe? I have issues. And how he was like, at that one video, how he's like wringing his bead bag, wringing it with his hands, like he's got it, like he dragged it out of his stuff, and he's bringing it to talk for the guru page. And he just like, just has to. I had to go keep asking him. I had to keep going right up to him. I think my foot was in a cast too still. Or had it gotten out? Maybe it was out. I think my foot was out of the cast. Yeah, because he wouldn't be standing up. They did that episode. That That was on the same. Well, the Mad Men episode, because they have their connections.